Hello. I found myself with a couple of extra minutes this evening, so I thought I would do a very fast flip through of a journal that I made this week. It is a notebook for my auction, thrifting. Very excited about it. I'm doing this while I'm holding my camera in my hand, so it's going to be one-handed. Hopefully I should have taken this out before I went live, of course. But the other thing I want to show you is these boards that I made, which were, in fact, I might start there. So these are my $14. These are something that I made with my $14, or kind of, let's call it my just this challenge I've been doing with myself, to just only use stuff I got from a trip to the thrift store and a trip to Dollar Tree. And then I took another trip to Dollar Tree to do the $14 Dollar Tree challenge. So it's kind of both. Hi, I'm glad you're here. Anyway, these are what I made. So I found this at the Dollar Tree, and it was like a, I don't know what to call it. Like, I think if it's called a table decoration, and it's like a geode photo, and it's I don't know what that is. Can we get it to, it's not going to focus. Oh, there we go. If you are here and you can let me know in the chat that you could hear me, I would really appreciate it. Masonite, maybe. It's very like wood, very thick. So, and it had a stand on it. So I bought it. I popped the stand off. I just like put a butter knife in there and pried that sucker off. And my thought was I was going to make another one, trace it, make another one. It goes like that. And that this would be my journal, right? Let's see. It would be like this. This would be my journal. The problem is that I got that done and I didn't like it. It's too heavy. I used cheesecloth for the binding, and it was just like floppy. And then this was too heavy, and it was too big, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So then I was talking to my daughter, and I told her, well, I don't like it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And she said, they look like clipboards. Because what I liked was I just wanted to use it to write on. I work on my bed a lot, and it's like perfect. For that, I could hold on to it and write on it. She said, well, they look like clipboards to me. So I thought, perfect. So at the moment, all I'm doing to make it a clipboard is using a little binder clip at the top. So what I had clipped on here was this, which is a little folder full of things that I plan to scan soon. I got this today. I'm going to do a little thrift haul for you, but I got this today in the $1 ephemera box at my local antique store, and it's a little notebook, and it's completely full. Someone kept track of what they paid for their utilities and their bills and their rent and everything from September. I wonder if you can see that, September 9th, 1952, all the way through the end of 1963. Every month for 10, 11 years. Isn't that crazy? It was $1. So I'm going to make some scans of that. And then I love these little bitty cabinet cards. Look how pretty that is. So and this one has this lady in it. But in particular, I'm excited to make scans of the little cards. So that's in there. I got these pictures today in this one card in that little notebook. So this is another one I just thought was so pretty. Look at I don't know if you can see, it's got like a plant on the front, a potted plant. And then this lady is inside of this one. She is, doesn't look super happy. But I mostly wanted the cabinet cards because they're so small and I love that size. Then I got this little Victorian, look how pretty those birds are and the flowers behind them. This is actually the most non-Christmassy Christmas card ever. But Christmas greetings and all good wishes. It's not signed or anything. It says, I don't know if you can see that. Raphael Tuck and Sons in London, Paris, New York. There's no dates that I can tell. Trademark. Published by Her Majesty the Queen. So that's kind of cool. Published by Her Majesty the Queen. Anyway, it's gorgeous. And that's in there to make a scan of. Look at these little girls in this perfectly distressed photo. I think this is two little girls, and maybe this looks like twins and their baby brother. Mildly creepy, perfectly distressed. So that's in my pile to be scanned. These little dudes, look at them. Look at them. Aren't they adorable? And look at their feeding a fawn. So, and then this card itself has this lady in it. So this is one of my, I made two of them because I had a back, right? So I made this one, and on the back here, I just made a little envelope out of a digi-kit that I already had. It's pretty. And then I made a little notebook out of scrap. So I had a scrap of scrapbook paper and some scraps of calligraphy paper, and it's just got a little pamphlet stitch, and it fits perfect in here. And also I can put like I can stick a pen there if I wanted to. So that's the first one. And then I made, this was the back. It's supposed to be the back if it had been a journal. What I did here is use my Big Bite and put little 8-inch holes here and here. And then I used an elastic, a barbed elastic, two of them. This is actually one. I had it in there, but it was a little too loose. So I wrapped it around another way. So they're both going same, both ends are going through the same hole. So it's just got pages from an atlas, little scrap of that same digi kit that's I had left over from something else. This is the leftover from the binding that I did. So this one now I can just slide stuff in here, and then I've got a binder clip there too if I wanted to clip something. So what I really wanted to show you was my journal that I made, and I'm very excited about it because I go to the auction every single week. It is like my playtime. And I also do go to thrift stores a lot. And I thought, how fun would it be to keep track of what I get? So this actually started out to be the insert, the signatures for this book. But look at how much space there was left over. It's just too much. It didn't look good. I couldn't make it work. But I loved the journal. So what I did was this was just the signatures. I glued on some canvas that I had left over that didn't rust properly to make the binding more sturdy. And I glued cardstock onto the front leftover that I had in my scrap pile to make it a little more sturdy. And I'll show you the back because I made a flip on the back. But that's what I did. And then the pages are mostly this brown, which is packaging from Amazon. And there's some book pages in here too, but majority is this packaging material from Amazon. And all I did was smush some paint onto it. So I've got gesso, gold, and green acrylic paint. The cheapy $5 paint I already owned that I got from Walmart. Not $5, 50-cent paint that I got from Walmart. The gold is maybe $1.50 or something. Okay, so every week at the auction, we get these numbers. My number this week was 130. And when you want to bid on something, you just raise your number, right? And I have two because my husband and I go together. It's our date day. And we get the same number so that we just have to pay one bill. So on the back, you can write down what you bought. What I do on the back is I take mine, and our auction has two sections. The one is the back room, which is like a kind of a garage sale. Stuff you might expect to see at a garage sale if you got really lucky and found a really good garage sale. And then the front is like things that are nicer or that the owner expects to go for more money. So on mine, I write down stuff that I want to keep an eye on in the back. Obviously, that's a lot of stuff. I don't ever buy even close to all of it because that would be ridiculous. But I still write it all down just because I like doing it. And so what I did this time was I highlighted the stuff I actually bought, crossed out the stuff I didn't, and then I wrote down the price that I paid for the stuff. So I thought that was kind of fun. Yeah, that was fun. So I decided to do, and then on the other one, on my husband's card, I'm very particular about this. I write down the stuff from the front of the auction. So I got not all of the stuff because, like I said, either it went way higher than what I was willing to pay for it, or I just didn't win it, right? Mostly because I got outbid. Or I changed my mind sometimes. Like I really want a Hoosier cabinet, and they had one this time. And it was sold for $130. I think I could have got it, but my husband really didn't want me to get it because it was supposed to rain today, which is the next day, and not when we would have had to go pick it up, and he didn't want to move it in the rain. So I bid up to 130, and then I stopped. And then the next person won it for 135, the person who was bidding against me. It was a furniture dealer. He was likely to have outbid me anyway. So I didn't get my Hoosier cabinet this time, but I am going to get one. I did win the quilt I wanted, and I was willing to pay $50, and I got it for $27, and it's gorgeous. I'm going to do a haul video tomorrow of my auction stuff. So I thought, okay, I'm going to keep these in here every week. And then, so each little spread will be 1 week. So my auction cards, and then like just some journaling cards. So like other stuff that I got on other trips, my little town is so small. I have 2 thrift stores, an antique store, and like a little bitty, like I don't know what you call it, kind of a flea market, I guess, but like it's like an antique mall where people rent booths or spots, and so several people sell in there. So those are the 4 places I can shop locally, and I usually hit them every week. So I have these, I thought I'd put journaling cards in here and keep track of what I bought. So I have this one I haven't even written on yet because tomorrow I know a lady who's having a barn sale in the next town over, and I'm really excited to go there. But I did go to the Goodwill, and I do put SPCA. It's not really SPCA, but it's a thrift store that supports my local animal shelter. But that's just a short way. And then just some notes about how the week went and with my shopping. And okay, so I'm going to flip through real quick. I just started this week. This is the only one that has anything in it. This is, I used ephemera to make pockets. I haven't made all the pockets. Next week, I'm going to Philadelphia. So I knew that. So I made like an extra little, like I have envelopes here so I can keep receipts because I know I'll want to do that. And I made a little band because I knew that I was going to have extra. And I actually made a whole little notebook for this coming up week because I know I'm going to do a lot of shopping because I'm going to a city. I'm so excited. So then after that, it's just, so this is scrapbook paper. This is a book page. And I use this is a postcard that I just folded around it to make a pocket. I haven't made all the pockets that I'm going to need to make yet, but there's some little flips and pockets and stuff that I will use to keep those things in here. This has 4 small, I think each, oh, see, that came right off. That didn't even stick on there. I'm going to have to do something else with that. I'm going to pull that aside. Oh, and I got a book last week, and when I opened it, it had flowers that were and leaves that were pressed, and I thought that was super cool. So I just put them in plastic and taped them into here. So there's one, there's another one you'll see in a second. This is like the front, like the cover of a pad of scrapbook paper, magazine pages. Oh, there's the other one. Cute, right? Oh, masking tape. I love using masking tape. Magazine pages, a little bingo card. I got this was like a banner thing I got at Walmart. It was, I think, less than $2, maybe $2. And that went in the, I've been using them as stencils, but I put one of them in here. Little flip. There's a magazine page. This is like corrugated cardboard that I used to smush paint all over my packaging material. And last little section here, some paint paper. That was like a failed attempt at pulling an image with a jelly plate. I still cannot get that right. There's another postcard. I'm not done with that. Okay, here we go. So that's and then back here I made, because I wanted a place to put like receipts and stuff, especially because I'm going on this trip. So I just made this little flippity flip thing, and it's got pockets where I can like keep, this one's got an envelope right here that I just glued a postcard. That's a Reno postcard that I've had forever. And I glued it on there so I can put receipts in there. There's just an envelope here that I can put receipts in. And that's glued here. So I have a, this is hard to do one-handed. So this is I made another little notebook to put in the pocket that was the result of gluing the flap down on there. I glued just some card stock that I had left over onto the front and back of this back thing to give it a little more stability. So there's that. I wanted to do a quick little flip. So I just want to show you those because I really like them. I think they're a lot of fun to do. I want to finish showing you my little bit of a haul. The first thing I want to show you, this is so cool. My antique, the owner of my local antique store actually gave this to me. And it's like a ginormous tintype of a newspaper page, like a newspaper spread from, I don't know if you can see that, but it's November 10th, 1955. And it's like a ad from a newspaper. An ad from the grocery store. Pork roast with 59 cents. That Velveeta was 2 for 83. White bread, 2 for 29. So Buyer's Corner. I just thought this was super cool, and he just gave it to me. He said it was in too rough of condition for him to sell, and if I wanted it, I could have it. And I said, why, yes, I do want it. Thank you. This is my local newspaper, which is the Observer, the Warren Times Observer. And look at that lady. Look how cute that is. Look at. So I just, I thought that was super cool. I didn't even know there was ever such a thing as that. So I'm going to get that out of my way. At the antique store, I spent $20, and I got, I don't think I'm going to show you every single thing. I got a bunch though. I don't know if I have it. I got those pictures in a little notebook I showed you. I got my little tintype. I got some more pictures. So I have this one. I think this is a wedding. Yeah. Look at how, isn't that pretty? So I got some more of these cabinet pictures. These are I love these. I can't not buy them. There's another wedding picture. Look, it's Uncle David and Aunt Helga. And anyway, I thought that was so pretty. Look at this one. It's tinted. Isn't she beautiful? I have the hiccups. Of course I have the hiccups on a live stream. Why not? Look at this lovely lady. And these were all in the $1 bin. But what happens is I bring him up of all the stuff that I've decided I wanted, and he gives me a price for it. And he charged me $10. And then I'll show you, I added one more thing, and he charged me 10 for that. So it was a total of 20. Oh, here's one more wedding. I think it's a wedding. She's holding a ginormous bouquet, so I'm assuming it's a wedding. They're pretty. So those ladies, and then I literally hope that you guys can hear me because nobody's chatting. And then I got this fabric stamp, and it's an owl. And you can see I need to clean it now because I wanted to test it, so I tested it. Just with some paint on the, see how pretty that is? Yeah, I liked it, how that worked out a lot. So I was really happy because he charged me $10 total, but this was marked 10. So it was like everything else was free. So yay me. That was awesome. Oh, this book here is called The Tale of Betsy Butterfly. Look at the cover of that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Leota Fox, Leave Alone. Look at how pretty. And this was published in 1918. So it's just got this pretty pulpy Rouse Home. So Rouse Home is a local nursing home. So this must have been in their library. This is definitely a children's book, however. It's got some illustrations because I just saw illustrations. So there's several listed. Oh, someone did that. Not nice. Oh, look. Yeah. See? Pretty. So the cover of this is fantastic. It's just perfectly grungy and pretty. Perfect blend. And I think it's about what I got from there. That was like what I had in my little stack. And then I saw this. And I said, how much is that? He had one that was so beautiful. It was this is a Victorian photo album. So he had one that was in almost perfect condition. It still had the brass bindings and or clasps, not bindings. And it was full of tintypes from the Civil War, and it was gorgeous. And he was charging $1,000 for it. I was like, never mind. But he said, let me show you this one. And this is leather embossed, and it has a yellow rose on it, which makes me super happy because that was my mom's favorite flower, and I'm always drawn to them. It is, the clasp is missing. The top half is there, but not the part that would hook over it. And the whole entire back binding is gone. And of course there's no photos, but this is really pretty, kind of marbly, textured end papers. That pretty end paper as well. And then it has all of the photo holes, photo places. You know, it's in a little bit of rough condition in some parts. That one, you know, some of them are kind of falling apart, or they're peeling. The paper's peeling. But then the back, I don't know if they like didn't have any pictures in these back ones, but the back ones are in much better condition. But he charged me $10 for all the other stuff. And then he charged me $10 for this. So I paid a total of $20 for everything. Hey guys, if you can hear me, would you mind saying hi in the comments just so I know you can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, please. So this is a Victorian photo album, and I was really excited to get it for $10 at my local antique store. And so that's what I got at the antique store. I went to the flea market, or not the flea market, like the antique mall place. And I got this, another, I'm going to just check because I feel like it's possible that people are not hearing me. Can you hear me? Okay. No, it says it's working. I'm going to turn off. All right. So this is like this beautiful burgundy velvet. Again, it has the top clasp and the bottom clasp, but not the hooky thing that would go across them. This is a full size one, but look at how pretty those are. Look at the pages. Aren't those gorgeous? So this one was also $10, guys. Yeah, beautiful. So I have 2 of them now, and I'm very excited. What else do I have? Oh, okay. So I went to both of my 2 thrift stores yesterday. This I got at the SPCA one, and these are plasticky vinyl, which means I can use them for texture when I'm dyeing paper. It's just going to give like a grid pattern, but I was happy. There's 4 of them. It was $1.99. I have a really hard time finding plastic things like that. I also got these. These are so ridiculous. They're coasters. I don't know if that's paper. It's like plastic coated paper. But a plump wife in a big barn never did any man harm. How funny is that? And I have a whole I think these will end up like in ephemera packs or something. They're so cute though. They were $2.99. Made in Coatesville, PA, so they're local-ish to me. A plump wife and a big barn never did any man no harm. Funny. What? Oh, and I got 2 books. These are gorgeous, gorgeous. I walked in and they were just staring right at me. So this one is Complete Love Lyrics. Look at the cover of that. Is that the most beautiful book ever? It's pretty. Look at the end papers. Yummy. And it's got beautiful illustrations. So Complete Love Lyrics, including India's Love Lyrics, Stars of the Desert, and Last Poems by Lawrence Hope, with illustrations by Brimshaw. I don't know, but this was published in 1942, but the copyright is 1929. But this edition was published in 1942. And it's just poems, and then there's some pictures. But the cover of this one is scrumptious, beautiful. And then I got this. This one was $5.99, which is a little more than I would generally pay for a used book, just because I find them so often for $1 or so. However, I could not resist this one. That cover, it's like, I don't know if you can tell, it's like, yeah, you can kind of see it's gilded. Oh, it's just yummy. So good. This is a Currier and Ives, Printmakers to the American People by Harry T. Peters. Another beautiful cover. The spine is missing the ink, but it's in good condition. It's humongous. I would say it's at least 12 by 18. Let's see what they... Please don't make me do Roman numeral. Oh, there we go. This is also 1942. So 1942, and in the very beginning, there is some... Look at all of these illustrations. This is the list of illustrations, so huge number of them. But in the beginning, it has... look at it. It has, a little bit of text, not a ton. you know, there's a few pages, you know, some pages of text that goes up, you know, so 30 or 40 pages of text. And then the whole, let's see, so up to page 41. And then the whole rest of the book is Currier and Ives prints. So the whole rest of this book is prints from Currier and Ives. Look, isn't that beautiful? So, that was a lot of fun to get. And there's probably, I don't even know how many pages. There's 162 prints though. So, and the cover, oof, it was worth it. That book was only $3, you guys. Okay, then I went to Goodwill, and at Goodwill I got a vintage apron. I just love this purpley blue with orange, like a yellowy orange, and then the green. This looks 60s to me, maybe early 70s. It's super soft and worn. Actually feels like it might be a flour sack. So if it is, that would make it older, but the pattern doesn't look like it. But this is handmade. Someone made this. It's got pockets. I just really love that. It's cotton. I got these placemats, which are bamboo. I have several like big rolls of this that you would put on the floor, but I've never seen placemats, or I've never had any. I like the orange. And I feel like there might be some way to try turning these into a cover. Maybe. I don't know. They're bamboo. You know, I got 4 of them for $1.99. The apron was 99 cents. Yep, 99 cents. Hello. And then I got these, and I thought, oh, I'm so into rusting right now, and I've been having some good luck with brass and making it have a patina. And I thought these would be perfect if I can get that to work. There actually is like little bits of rust, so I think it will work. But it's these are 99 cents a piece, and they're fruit. So there's 3 that have like a big fruit, and then, or 2 with a big fruit and 2 with like a collection of fruits. So if I can get this to work, it will make beautiful rusty prints or patina prints. But this is already rusting. I can see bits of rust. So I really think there's some more. I really think that they will rust for me. So I'm excited to see if I can make it work. This one in particular, just, yeah, I can see rust on it already. So we'll see. We will see. I got 4 of those. And then I got this fabric. It's probably, well, it's very long, like wide. And I would say it's likely maybe 3 yards, 2.5 or 3 yards. And it's very thick, reversible. I'm going to call it, so this side is like, got a sheen to it. And then it has these raised, like, I don't know what that is. It's upholstery fabric though, but these polka dots and this pretty rust and gold color. So this side has the sheeny kind of fabric with the raised dots, and this side has all the rust fabric, and the dots are the sheeny kind of gold. So it can work either way. It will make a beautiful cover, junk journal cover though. I think it's really pretty. So this was $6. It's a lot of fabric. I don't know. I do not know how much though. I didn't measure, but I mean it's a lot and it's heavy. I might save that for the fall. It's very fallish. It frays kind of pretty too. See, I don't know. Let's see what I'm going to do with that, but I'm probably going to cut it at least and give have some pieces available in my sale. And then I got 2 books. one is, this one's not super old. It's America's Favorite Backyard Birds. I think it was from the 80s. Yeah, 83. But I really liked it has a lot of kind of cool pictures. They're photographs of birds, no drawings or paintings. And then it has a little section of color photos, not too many. I think I might end up, I have so many bird books. I almost left this one, but I don't know, there was something about the pictures that I really liked. And so I think what I will do is just put this entire book up in my sale, up for sale. And yeah, like, I don't know, if you're doing a bird journal, there's definitely a lot of pictures, and this paper is nice. So that one, and then this one, which is Hudson Taylor and Maria, Pioneers in China. And I bought this one because I really liked the cover. It's got this kind of marbly cover. And it also had really nice patina on the inside. And it's published in 1962. And it's a novel, so there's nothing special on the inside. Just book pages. But I liked this cover. Generally, I won't buy a book that doesn't have like an emboss or some kind of pretty cover. But I liked this. Yeah, so this was pretty. I liked it. The book jacket is pretty torn up. It's got some old tape on it. So I think this one might also end up in my book sale, or in my live sale when I get home from Philadelphia. That's my next goal. That's all I have. I'm excited to work with some of this stuff though. And thank you for hanging out, and I will see you soon. Bye.